Yo, guys, this is your boy Couture FX, and we're back with another banger. Back with another banger, back with another banger, guys. Back with another banger. Yeah, we're just gonna do a quick NAS100 market breakdown for this coming week as to what we can expect from the market, guys. What we can expect literally from NAS100 already. I can cater for that. You see that we have a third touch over there. Now I can clone this one just like this. And boom, we have a proper channel of which it shows that at some point, even though we might be heading for sales, we might be heading for sales to create a double bottom and then further continue pushing probably to the upside, or we might continue with this downtrend. I don't know until we break out, but as long as we're still inside the trend, we know that we're still bearish. We don't want to confuse ourselves. We're just gonna focus on the selling opportunities. As you can see, that's a clean dead touch over there for sales. Let me just clone that down. Doesn't matter how it stays. No. Okay. My laptop, guys. Okay, now. Boom. You know what? Let's use this one. Sorry for my language. Sorry about that. Boom. You see that we have this descending structure of which it's some sort of an expanding channel. As you can see that we started over there creating small movements until it started this big movement, and then this one. We could be heading for another big movement. Not unless otherwise, guys. For now, this is what we see, and we're trading what we see. So now let's jump onto our 4-hour time frame. Boom. We have a proper structure, guys. We have a proper structure. We see that we rejected over there. So now using this one, boom, nice. And then we can also use this one over there. Now overall, we see that we have a big some sort of a bullish structure, of which it looks like it has lost momentum, because looking at this from this low, you can see that there was a clean breakout, but there was no retest, right? Look at that. So now from this setup, see that it was this 1 2 3, and we've been pushing up, and also we have this 1 2 3 touches also being a dead touch. So this was a high confluence area for selling opportunities. So now from there, we see that we literally just broke out without any counter trend or whatsoever, so that we could take entries. But I believe that we might be heading for some sort of a pullback, because looking at this, we have this support over here, and also we have this resistance over there, guys, over there. So now from this, it's either we create a double top, not a double top, a rounded top, and then probably create a handle over there, breakout retest, and it takes us to this area. That's our first probability that we're looking at, right? Let's look at our second one. The second probability that we can have is that we come to this area and we push back up to this area as a retest, and then we come back to this area, break below, and continue selling, giving us a proper head and shoulder pattern. Now this is our second probability that we're gonna look at. So now we know that it's either we break below or we retest the area and shoot straight back up to give us another right shoulder so that we can completely sell from this area. Sell to this, obviously we have this trend line. We can't just act like we don't see this trend line, not unless it breaks that trend line. So for now, for this week, this is the movements that I will be expecting from the market, as this is my anticipation as to this is what might happen. Not to say it's gonna happen exactly like this, but this is just me preparing myself as to what to expect from the market, because I know that we don't just move, guys. Another probability that we can have, obviously, from this is some sort of a rejection. It would be good if it gave us some sort of a pullback like this for 2-3 days as a confirmation of creating a proper shoulder that we can look for sales at that area, right? And then if it chooses to create some sort of a continuation pattern right about this area, then it's possible that this is a handle, this will be our cup, handle, we break, retest, we look for sales. If it happens like this, then this is where we're going to be looking for selling opportunities right about that area, right? If it does play out like this, so we don't predict like the market, we don't decide as to where the market has to go or whatsoever. For us is to just find probabilities and possibilities of what might actually play out and then follow that. Obviously, today is only just Monday, guys. It's only just Monday. A lot is still gonna happen. We might see a very strong push around half three, probably saying we don't break this area. We see that this is a very strong support, as you can see, the buying pressure that came out from this support. So it's likely probably to touch over here and shoot back straight up, or it's likely to touch this point, spike up probably to this point and correct to give us a clean reversal pattern, of which it will be a double top before it heads for a proper push to the upside, giving us a clean structure that we can trade and look for selling opportunities right about this area. So this is just basically what I'm expecting from the market this week. Why? Because also look at this. We had a support right about this area. We broke above, we broke below, we broke above. We came back here to reject, we bought, and we broke below. I feel like we deserve a retest right about this area to give us a proper head and shoulder pattern before we can shoot straight to the downside. Not unless the market decides to break this trend line overall. This trend line that we have over here, then we can stop looking for selling opportunities. But as long as it's still below that diagonal resisting structure, we're still gonna look for selling opportunities. So basically expecting a movement like this to take our entries out of this area and ride the market to this point. And if it does break below that area again, we know that it definitely coming to this low. Definitely come to that low, or we could potentially touch here and from this area impulse up, correct, and continue with the buys. But for now, we're just gonna focus on the movement that might happen this current week, as we have until the 26th. Yeah, we have until here to see what's gonna happen for this week. We have until this area. So whatever movement that's gonna happen probably might play around probably the whole week to this point and come back next week Monday to sell off. Or things might be quick whereby we push up and break below, probably retest until Monday and continue with the sales. So this is all I have for NAS100, guys. That's just a quick market recap. This is your boy Kutula FX and you're signing out. And guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe so that we can get more audience for this video, guys. Shout out, shout out, shout out. And thank you for the new subscribers. Shout out, guys. Shout out, shout out.